below. Okay, learners, get ready!
Number 1. The correct answer is cleaning a squid. Number 2. The correct answer is filleting fish. Number 3. The right answer is scaling whole fish.
How many items you got? Great job, learners! Congratulations! Those are the different ways on how to prepare seafood prior to cooking. Let's take first the different principles of cooking fish and shellfish.
Number 1. Most fish have scales and should be removed before cooking. Number 2. Fat fish like tanige is usually desirable for baking and broiling. Number 3. Lean fish such as hasa-hasa is best cooked by moist heat such as steaming and baking with sauce. In cooking fish, the most reliable procedure involves the use of sense of sight, smell, and touch. In cooking shellfish, it is best to consider the kind of it. Shellfish becomes tough and dry when cooked at too high heat. Cooking techniques for fish and shellfish. Fish is very delicate and easily overcooked. During cooking, tests for doneness must be observed. Lean fish has almost no fat, so it easily becomes dry. It is best served with sauces to enhance moistness and gives richness. Let us watch a short video on how to cook fish.
Hey everyone, Chef Ben here from Giant Eagle, and today I'm here to share with you some of my favorite cooking techniques for fresh fish fillets. Now, here at Giant Eagle, we have an ocean's bounty of different seafood for you to choose from. And there's a proper cooking technique for each one of those different types of fish. First, let's talk about firmer fish, such as swordfish, sea bass, and tuna. These fish are great for grilling. It's important to cook your fish thoroughly, so use a meat thermometer to cook fish to 145 degrees. The next type of fish would be your salmon or halibut. These fish are great for pan-searing or, my favorite, baking. The third type of fish would be your mild flaky fish. This would be flounder, tilapia, and cod. I prefer to cook these fish in a sauté pan. One tip is to not overcrowd your pan. Make sure you use one piece for a small pan or maybe 2 or 3 pieces for a larger pan. Now that I've shared my 3 favorite ways to cook fish, check out Giant Eagle's seafood department for our wide variety of fish and seafood. And for more recipe ideas and inspiration, check out gianteagle.com.
The fat in fish enables them to tolerate more heat without becoming dry. Fat fish can be cooked by poaching. Fat fish are well suited to broiling and baking. The dry heat methods eliminates excessive oiliness. Large fat fish like salmon and mackerel may be cooked in fat, but care should be taken to avoid excessive greasiness. Cooking techniques for shellfish. Cook oyster just enough to heat thoroughly to keep it juicy and plump. Clams become tough and rubbery if overcooked. Shrimps, like other shellfish, become tough and rubbery when cooked at high temperature. Let us take a look on this video about cooking shellfish. There are 4 ways in preparing fish prior to the cooking activities. We have scaling whole fish, filleting fish, skinning of fish, and deboning fish. But let us discuss and study the first one, how to scale fish. Here are the steps in scaling fish. Number 1, lay your fish flat on the board or hold it steady in the water. Second, hold the fish down firmly with your hand near its head. Next, begin to rake the scales from the tail towards the head. They should start coming off in clumps. Number 4, be sure to remove the scales on both sides of the fish as well as the scales near the fins, the collar, and the tail. And lastly, rinse the fish off again with water. This will wash away any loose scales and help you to identify any remaining scales that need to be removed. For you to have an idea on how to scale fish, let us take a look on this video on how to remove the scales of a certain fish.
I'm Barton Seaver, contributing seafood editor for Coastal Living magazine. And here, on my farm on the coast of Maine, we're going to be showing you how to prepare a whole fish for a roasting preparation. First thing we want to do is scale the fish. Now these scales are very firmly attached. That means there's a nice fresh fish. You always want to be working with your scaler away from the fins so that, because, well, these things are really sharp and they can really hurt you. So be careful about that. So you always want to be careful of where you're working. Hold down the tail and just work in small, gentle strokes all the way up the backbone, up against that ridge line of those fins. And then follow through all the way down the rest of the fillet. You also want to be sure to pull the pectoral fin up so that you make sure you get under it and getting all those scales as well, all the way up into the head. This makes a bit of a mess, which is why we're doing this outside. And the other thing I want to show you is the tool that I'm using to do this. This is a fish scaler available at just about any fish market, Asian market. Very simple tool. If you don't have something like this, the back of a spoon, even the back of a knife will work perfectly well. So now that we've taken off all the fins, we'll take off just this last bit of fin, the bottom of the fish. So there we have it. That fish is now ready to be roasted whole. I'm just going to grab a pan. This is a fabulous Staub pan that I love to use. Perfectly even heat. It makes a beautiful preparation and presentation so you can transition seamlessly from the oven right to the table, which is important because the less you touch the fish, the better it's going to look, the better it's going to eat. So, we'll put that simply in. Isn't that gorgeous? Now, off to the oven.
As simple as that, you can scale fish easily in your own. Do you have any questions? That's awesome! In cooking fish and shellfish, always remember that in the hands of an able cook, fish and shellfish become an inexhaustible source of perpetual delight. Nothing can more effectually destroy the appetite or disgrace the cook than fish sent to table imperfectly clean. Handle and prepare it properly.
Since you already know how to scale fish, it's your time to shine.
Let's have a short quiz. You are going to identify the steps in scaling fish. Write only the letter of your choice or you may key in your answer on the comment section. You have 10 seconds to answer each item. Okay learners, get ready. Number 1, letter A, rinsing the fish. Letter B, scraping off the scales. And letter C, scaling the collar. Right answer is letter C, scaling the collar. Number 2, letter A, removing the gills. Letter B, scraping the liver. And letter C, rinsing the fish. Correct answer is letter A, removing the gills. Number 3, letter A, removing the gills. Letter B, scraping the liver. And letter C, rinsing the fish. Right answer is letter B, scraping the liver. Number 4, letter A, removing the gills. Letter B, scraping the liver. And letter C, rinsing the fish. Correct answer is letter C, rinsing the fish. And number 5, letter A, scraping off the scales. Letter B, rinsing the fish. And letter C, scraping the liver. Right answer is letter A, scraping off the scales.